Right. So, you've read about web3 this and web3 that, and you don't really want anyone to know, but honestly, you have no fucking idea exactly what web3 is. Well, great. You're at least in the right place. Look, I am the Crypto Duck and this is my life. So, if you'd be kind enough, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, go on, add the socials, all of that crap, and then we'll get going. Good stuff, my lord. Okay, so look, the technical answer is this. Web3 is the third evolution of the internet and of web technologies. Right, did that help? That's it. No. Okay, so I bet you Googled that as well, and you got Web3 is the next phase, which will be decentralized, open, and offer greater utility. Maybe you even found out that it was somehow related to GameFi or DeFi or SocialFi. But, you're still pretty clueless. Yeah, I kind of thought the same. So let's break it down for you. I guess we start at the beginning. Web 1, the original internet, was individuals, either personal or professional, making standalone websites that people could view statically and do pretty much fuck all else. Web 2 was the first big change. It was the introduction of user-generated content and virtual communities. Things like Facebook and WordPress took off. The change was that people were no longer limited to viewing the content in a passive, boring manner. It was now interactive. Another change at this point was that it was now powered by big corporations. Facebook, sorry, I mean Meta, yeah. Google, Amazon, and Apple. The dawn of the big tech era. These companies function and make a profit by collecting and selling data. Their users' data. Now, this is often made out to be some kind of evil cloak and dagger operation, but the truth is, these services that we all enjoy for free costs billions to run each year. These companies let us pay for the use in data rather than charging us extortionate fees. Especially after this amount of time has gone by, because if they try to charge now, most people would really react badly to it. Now, regardless, many of you are now cautious and apprehensive about the sheer amount of information that these companies collect and sell. So it might well be understandable that they do it, but it doesn't mean we're happy about it. Now, Web3 refers most obviously to the next phase of the internet, or at least how it's envisioned by the crypto community at large. Internet in a more decentralized and immutable way. The phrase Web3 was started by the Polkadot founder. He was Ethereum's co-founder. His name's Gavin Wood. The idea of Web3 is that it's supposed to offer better data security, scalability, and privacy. But it's got to be clear that not everyone agrees with this. Many citing fears of harmful content. Others don't even believe in it. That they're basically saying it's just a buzzword or a marketing ploy. But that's Elon Musk for you. Right. Web3 is actually an umbrella term for anything web built in the blockchain space. The blockchain itself is the technology, and Web3 is simply built on top of it. Crypto, if you're wondering how that connects to all this, it's the power and enables any exchanges of value in Web3. But look, with the amount of new businesses screaming about it, there's no doubt that Web3 is coming. products like DeFi, GameFi, and SocialFi, they're all covered by that Web3 universal tag. But if you're still struggling to actually picture what Web3 is, I want you to try this very simple mental image, right? Web 1, that was just visiting the website and maybe having a username and password to fill in to access other more private data. Web 2 was every single time you saw a login, which are login with Google or login with Facebook or your email and password. Web 2 was all of those sites where you can actually put content out yourself. Now Web 3, that's every time you see a connect your wallet button. And yeah, this doesn't cover everything, but it goes a long way to helping you understand a lot of what's covered by this Web3 blanket term. It's also really important to understand that Web3 is very much in its infancy. You know, as time goes by, the somewhat hazy current descriptions will no doubt tighten up and become much more specific. So, leading the charge towards Web3, somewhat confusingly, are other big tech companies like Binance, Coinbase and Crypto.com, even Ripple. But they are putting out genuine Web3, so decentralized products, as well as their more centralized profit-making stuff. But not pushing that moral conflict there. Let's look at some of the top Web3 tokens that are currently available. I'm going to pick my favourite top 10 projects and I'll let you go from there. It's obviously not financial advice. I'm a duck. Right. I guess as the term was coined by Polkadot, they need to be number 1 on the list. They have the biggest market cap of all the Web3 tokens, by far the most established, and what more do you need to know? I want to give second spot and a huge shout out to BAT. That's your basic attention token. They've got their own browser, Brave browser, and that really was the original crypto Web3 browser. Now this is a claim that Opera is confusing making for their crypto browser that's now available. In short, they offer a built-in wallet that's universally, or pretty much universally, Web3 compatible without the need to run other extensions like MetaMask like you would do in all the other browsers. But BAT is fantastic. Sirecoin and Filecoin, they both offer Web3 storage. Think of it as a Google Drive or a NAS storage, but completely decentralized. My next to this will be HNT, Helium. It's the largest token at the minute that's working on an IoT global network. IoT is Internet of Things. It's basically a 5G universal network that covers everything. And it's a really interesting ecosystem, well worth looking into. Theta, Theta, blockchain powered network which sole purpose is basically content sharing, designed very much for video. Its chief advisors are the YouTube and Twitch co-founders Steve and Justin. If that doesn't give you pause to think about where this company's going, definitely worth looking into. You've then got Chainlink. Chainlink allows blockchains to interact with external data, and it allows universal smart contracts through an Oracle network. Been a top pick for a long time for a lot of people, and the coin's not done much, so it's still affordable. The Graph is my next choice. This is an indexing protocol, and it's powering loads of DeFi applications as well as a lot of the broader Web3 ecosystem. Definitely worth looking into. My next choice is Flux. This has been made to help developers create Web3 applications and deploy them on different networks, offering an Oracle design. And lastly, the 10th choice is BTT, BitTorrent New. This kind of has to be included, seeing as BitTorrent was doing decentralized sharing before the term even existed. It's got 2 billion users and 200 million wallets already deployed. Yeah, it's an obvious choice. So there you have it. Hopefully now you know exactly what Web3 is, and if you don't, you can at least picture and have a good idea, and you've got a good idea of some top-end tokens worth considering. This has been the Crypto Duck Life. Please check out my socials over here. Whack that good old subscribe button, hit the like, do all those funky things, and I'll catch you next time.
All things crypto by a duck life. See you next time.